So good evening and welcome to all of us. If you are logging in for the very first time, on my own behalf and on behalf of the people who invited you, I want to say a big welcome and thank you. Thank you for finding time to be here with us on an evening like this. We don't take it for granted. And so I am excited to take us through today's session, just to make sure that our invited guests have a good idea of how we operate, who we are, and how we are able to better our lives by supporting each other on this wonderful journey. We are the International Superstars team, a team that is 15 years old now. Started to help individuals to start their own businesses. We mentor them, and so that they can be financially free, and we cascade that to as many people as possible, and we create a financially stable, nation and world, one man at a time. So I'm Kariuki Josephat, and I'm married to PEAROSE, CHEROTICH, and we are blessed with 4 children. And before this opportunity, just to give you a little bit of my background before I start off, I was a full-time lecturer in the university. I was teaching computer science in the university here in Nairobi. And PEAROSE was a high school teacher with a TSC, teaching physics and mathematics. So we had those 2 full-time jobs. But we discovered after a couple of years of working that we were not headed in the right direction as far as our dreams were concerned. And the minute you realize that you are not heading in the right direction, the best thing to do is you turn around, face the right direction, then you can now speed up. So it's now 15 years from when we discovered if we don't do something, then our lives will never change. By that time, having worked for many years, we were still paying rent, not very exciting. We were still not even able to buy ourselves a car. With children, it can be very inconveniencing if you don't have a car. We were taking our children to the very ordinary and normal schools. Nothing so much exciting did we have then. And our dreams were up here. But the life we were living was way below that level of our dreams. So we decided, instead of just having to work for it to be able to pay bills, why not start up an opportunity, a business that can help us to build a fortune? And true to it, with the help of the Almighty God, today we've built ourselves a fortune. I'm no longer teaching in the university. PEAROSE is no longer teaching in high school. We have been able to achieve our wildest dreams. And so, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to tonight's session. Let me now take us through how it works so that you can be able to appreciate that even as you do what you are doing out there, you can be able to start up this business. We mentor you through, and you'll be very, very financially successful. All right, so allow me to share the slides, and I'll be brief. Now, the first slide that you got there, those who came early, was simply alerting us of an event that we have at KICC on 26th of April this year, and we encourage you to make sure that you register if you've not registered. And let's tell as many people. This will be a game changer, a life-changing event. And congratulations to all those who have already registered for the event. A lot will be happening there, recognitions. In the evening, we take top performers as indicated there to a 5-star hotel dinner, and lots of gifts and certificates and trophies will be given. But for today, I want to now get to the meat of the presentation. Superstars team, I've told you our mission is simple: to help individuals to start their own businesses so that they can be financially free, travel around the world, and enjoy a better lifestyle. All these are leaders in the team enjoying life in different events. And we believe, because our main mission is really related to income, because most of the things you want to accomplish, they are going to depend on finances. So your income is very important. And we say that your income is directly related to your philosophy. Philosophy is your belief system and not the economy. The Bible says, as a man thinketh, so he is. So you become successful in the mind before you become successful on the ground. Now, where we depart from many other businesses is that for us, we value health, we prioritize health, because we know that you and I are just one disease to poverty. You only need to get cancer, and in the next few weeks, you are poor, you have no money, even if you had millions in your account. So is it not wise to look at our health as our greatest wealth? And it's simple to understand issues of health. Of course, it is dependent on resting enough, doing exercises, but the major one is what you eat. And we are saying every bite you take is either fighting disease or feeding disease. You can see this diagram here. We have a known man here who is wondering, which way do I go? Do I go the green one or the one that looks yummy? You know what? The green one will be very good for fighting diseases. And prevention is better than cure. The other one, very good in feeding diseases. This is what cancer would prefer. A very good and fertile ground for cancer to thrive. So then moving to the next slide, World Health Organization guides us on how we should eat if we want to remain in perfect health. How many of us would love, when you are in your 80s, 90s, you are still so vibrant, you are swimming in the Indian Ocean, you know, having fun, doing everything that young men and women do. All of us, I believe. Now, follow this wellness triangle by the World Health Organization. That at the bottom, do lots of exercises and manage your weight. Then eat lots of whole grains, not refined ones, not the ones that you take to the ones we buy from shops, and they are sifted with nothing really inside. The oils, the outer covering, all that has been removed. So you eat nothing literally. We are advised to take the whole grain. Take your maize to portion meal, and you use that flour for your ugali. Then take fruits and vegetables so that you can boost your immunity. 5 to 9 different colored fruits. Unfortunately, we will take fruits to our sick friends who are admitted in the hospitals, and we are not taking them ourselves so that they can create space for us. They leave the hospital and we occupy the hospital beds. That's unfortunate. Then take less of protein. As we go up, we are narrowing the triangle. Don't take a lot of meat. 20 grams is enough per day. Fats and sugars you can even avoid. Unfortunately, we've inverted the triangle. We are doing the opposite, upside down. Lots of fats and sugars, lots of proteins, little of fruits and vegetables, very little of whole grains, no exercises. What is the effect of that? Our cells become unhealthy. So that now your cell, the cell membrane is hard and not permeable. So nutrients cannot go in and waste cannot go out. That is the unhealthy cell. And for most of the adults, you realize the cells are like that. But the healthy cell was supposed to be permeable. The cell membrane should be soft so that nutrients can go in and waste can get out. Now, when the cell is unhealthy, like the first one here, the repercussions are all the chronic diseases that you may think of. And they are now on the rise. Cancer, diabetes, stroke, etc. And World Health Organization and projecting that for every 4 deaths, 3 will be as a result of these chronic diseases, which is a reality today. But we are saying, as Superstars team, we are lucky. We are happy that we are able to reverse the trend. And we are doing that by partnering with a company that has a very, very good reputation for the last 67 years. A company that has been able to fight chronic diseases left, right, center, and that is Neolife International. Why do we partner with this company? They manufacture products that helps us to fill in the dietary gaps. Our major on one that is, a world solution when it comes to health. But I will mention a few others. Now, before I go to that, Neolife, our partner, is in 57 countries. So it has really spread globally. And it has been there for 67 years. Started in US, Africa 1971, Kenya and East Africa around 1996, to me 2010, to you today. Why has it been there for all these years? Honesty and integrity is number one. People are number one. We value people. Products that work. We are not bringing to market something that is not proven. Equal opportunity for all, old and young, etc. Long-range vision. It's not something that you're doing today and in the next few years it's gone. No. In fact, I dare say that today, PEAROSE and I don't go to work for anyone. All we do day in, day out for the rest of our lives is this great opportunity. Why? We saw its future and its long-range vision. So you are welcome if you want to build a legacy and a business that you want even generations to come after you to take advantage of. So the guys you are seeing on the right-hand side are what we call scientific advisory board members, top doctors and scientists and nutritionists who do research on these products to make sure that they are natural and they are scientifically researched. So now, as I promised, I want to first major on this wonderful product called TreeNN. We have more than 100 different products. But TreeNN is so special. It is the only product that provides our cells with lipins and sterols, and the only company that manufactures this product, TreeNN, is Neolife International. Again, a bigger reason why this is the company we opted for our business. So TreeNN feeds your cells so that the cell which was unhealthy and not permeable is now healthy and permeable, and therefore there is maximum utilization of nutrients into your cells. You eat food and nutrients go into the cell maximally. That means that your cells are well fed, nourished, and therefore you get increased energy. It's amazing how when you take 3 capsules of TreeNN, you can see the capsule there, in the morning, the energy you experience is so tremendous that even by evening, you'll still be feeling like it's morning. And that's what we want. And then you look younger for longer because of that feeding of the cell. And then you are supporting your health at the cellular level, right at the cell level. And finally, you enhance the vitality of your body, your cells. That means even in old age, you'll still be as dynamic and vibrant as you are when you are young. I challenge all of us in this call to make sure that you take advantage of this product, TreeNN, and you'll never go wrong with it. So just to mention that the company provides many other products, those that help us to fill in the dietary gaps. We call them the nutritional supplements. For example, if you want to replenish your calcium levels, you take gelatin CalMag to take care of your brain and joints and heart health, omega-3 salmon plus, so many of them there. Then we have another category called herbals, herbal alternatives to fine-tune our hormones. I will mention 2. For ladies, feminine herbal. You see, ladies, as the time goes, there is hormonal imbalance in our bodies. And that means that some ladies are not able to conceive. Others have got painful menses and, irregular ones, and so on and so forth. So when you take feminine herbal, it balances your hormones. Is that not really very important for every single lady? For men, we have masculine herbal, again, to fine-tune our hormones. Now, I need to mention that both of us, ladies and gentlemen, we have some specific hormonal-related cancers that hit us. For men, it's prostate cancer. Now, masculine herbal will sort that. For ladies, it is breast cancer, cervical cancer, ovarian cancer, name them. Feminine herbal will take care of that. And there are many other products around the herbal range. Allow me to mention about weight management. And we have so many people who are wrestling with weight. They want to reduce some weight. A few others want to add some weight. So we call it weight management because there's a program you use to either add some or lose as per your BMI. Again, there are many products there. We have cleaning detergents. We are saying, let's do away with all the chemicals from our houses. Clear them away. Because if you bathe with a chemical, those chemicals get into your body, inside into your organs. You wash your clothes with chemicals. When you sweat, the chemicals are absorbed by sweat into your cells, and so on and so forth. But these ones are economical and very effective and organic. We have organic skincare, age-defying skincare. Many people say, oh, those are for ladies. But I ask, men in the house, do we have skin? And if yes, because that's the answer. Is our skin less important than that of our sisters? No, not at all. So let's all take care of our skin. And don't go buying chemicals. Out there you'll find all sorts of chemicals. And then they affect your skin with the time. We are saying use these ones and you'll look younger for longer. How many of us in the call would love to look younger for longer? I believe all of us would love. Now, finally, we have a very interesting one here, farm care for farming, for boosting our crops, our yields. We call it Super Grow. Super Grow is a very unique foliar, one of its own kind. 1 liter you mix with 1,000 liters of water. That speaks to its economical nature. Very economical. Then it will literally triple the yield. So every farmer is seeking for this one. Helps the soil to retain water and crops retain water. And therefore, in dry seasons, our farmers are sorted. You know, think of pH value. It maintains a very good pH value of the soil. So basically, we train our members on all these products in separate product sessions. So for now, I just wanted to mention those kind of products that we have so that I can now show you how do you build financial and lifestyle success. How do you build a business empire? On part-time basis, perhaps. As you continue doing what you've been doing. If you are a lecturer like I was, continue teaching the university. But during your free time, you can build a fortune. People don't become rich in 8 to 5 jobs. No. They become rich after work. What you do on your spare time. So that is what I want to share with us. And I'm so excited that I have been able to do that for the last 15 years and it works. Get it from it works. Especially if you have big dreams. So can we start with the issues of dreams? What is your dream? Is it to earn additional income so that at least your income can take you to the end of the month instead of just up to maybe 10th or 15th of the month? Is it to drive this kind of a machine? Is it to travel around the world? Is it to have a beautiful home, a house on top of the other? If those are your dreams, then this is your opportunity. It's your solution. But number 2, how do you earn your income today? Because you must really know where you are for you to be able to map your way to where you want to get to. And be honest, because if you are in the first quadrant of employees, This one here, employee. Honestly, you might remain in a rat race for the rest of your life. Why? You don't dictate how much you'll earn. Someone else is in charge of your financial life. And that's not what you want. Then we have self-employed people, people who start small businesses. Again, that is another source of stress, because if you cannot earn money when you are asleep, just because you have to be in that business for it to generate income, then if you cannot make money while you are asleep, you'll work until you die. And that's not what we want. Then we have big business builder on the right-hand side. These are people who work with the system, meaning they don't have to be there for their business to work. They've laid out a system. The system is working for them. I love that. When I was an employee, that was not happening. But when I came over, I learned the secret. Today, it is a reality. And when you are a big business builder, you can easily become an investor. Now, investors don't work for money because money works for them. How many of us would love to cross over? I wish this was physical so that I can see those good hands. How many of us would love to cross over from the left-hand side of employees, self-employed, to right-hand side of big business builders and investors? Everyone, thank you. Everyone would love to cross over. Everyone, thank you so much. Now, the question is, how do you cross over? Mildred would love, Susan, Sarah, everyone would love to cross over. So how do you cross over? Now, I have a perfect vehicle here that I want to share with us. I'm not saying it's the only one in the world, but if you ask me, this is one of the easiest to operate with. We are saying, don't work alone. You need to be guided closely on how to do that. So Superstars team gives you that strategy. We mentor you, we work with you, so that even if you've never done any business, you'll still succeed. But then we use Neolife products so that we don't have to import our own products from abroad and everywhere else. So we are sorted. If we have products right where we are, and we have the best strategy and mentorship, then what can stand between you and your greatest success? Nothing. Now you become an instant entrepreneur, earning additional income, residual income. You become your own boss. You work with a lot of flexibility. I told you I built this business while I was still a full-time lecturer in the university. I built it all the way to the top. Not much risk. And you are given a digital office suite, your own website, so that as long as you have a gadget, you can operate from wherever you are. Lots of incentives, travel, cash bonuses, and you're part of a transformative community, a positive community, and on a mission to end the trend of poor health and financial stress. So now, finally, how do you then partner with the company? Simple. We are saying we don't want to have middlemen in between. It is you and the company directly, no advertisers, wholesalers, distributors, retailers. No, those guys would, be paid too much money. So we would lose so much money. Instead of paying them, why not pay you and Neolife sharing that money? So that Neolife can enrich the research and you can be compensated through bonuses. You get bonuses. And that happens when you pay a very little amount, less than $72 US, 9,200 Kenya shillings. And it comes back to you in the form of a kit. This kit is comprised of an international license. You operate in all the 57 countries where we are, literature materials to enlighten you more, your own website. You get the TreeNN itself. You remember the #1 product, TreeNN. Can you imagine you are given 120 capsules? That will go for 40 days. 1 month and 10 days. Because you use 3 capsules. And I can tell you, take this to the bank. Your health will be tremendously impacted positively. So 3 NN you are given, and no, so your money has come back. Now every product is assigned points so that regardless of whether you're buying it in US or in Kenya or Uganda, Australia, wherever it is standardized. You are getting the same points. So we call it point value system. So the currencies now don't affect us. We are able to be, it's an equalizer, this PV system. So you got 3 NN, that's 4 points. By the way, if you bought another second 3 NN, that's 68 points. You buy Super Grow, you get more points, and so on and so forth. End of the month, those points will be converted into money. And it's free delivery for this kit anywhere in the country. Now, we encourage people when you are starting, please, as much as you can, don't just go with 1 3 NN. You've gotten the kit with at 9,200, but we are saying get 2 more 3 NN. So a kit plus 2 3 NNs. Because that, instead of being 9,200 times 3, mathematicians, you are getting it at 17,420 instead of 27,600. So it's much lower. So run with this one, a kit plus 2 at the very starting point. So in terms of points, it's 3 times. But in terms of the money, it is only 17,420. Let's like 10,000 less from the one that you'd get, 27,600. So that is it. Now let me demonstrate how you build the business. We have 3 success daily habits. Number 1 is use the products. Change your shopping habit. Don't go promoting other products there. When you have your own and you get points anytime you buy the product, then share the products with others. Don't be mean. Don't be selfish. Even if you're not a farmer, what's so bad with telling a farmer, oh, there's a product here called Super Grow that will triple your yields? What's so bad with that? So share the products with others. And there you earn points and profits because you are getting 25% discount as a partner with the company. Then the big one is share the opportunity. This is where you build residual income. Instead of moving products alone, why not build a team of other people who will be using the products and sharing the products with others? So that you are leveraging on numbers. That's a millionaire approach right there. If you are sure you want to get financial freedom, never work alone, so that you are not just paid from what you do as an individual. You want to be paid from a big team doing small things each. So that's what we call sharing the opportunity, and I'll show you how it works. Otherwise, it's important that I tell you, we'll train you, we'll give you the right skills, personal development, all that you need to grow in the business. So let me finish up by showing you how you share the opportunity, how you build that team. We call it 3 steps. Model to director. Director is where you're earning about 6-figure income, and that's what we want of you in the next 2-3 months. And it starts with you, step 1. Step 1 is basically you, and then you share the opportunity with Mary Jane, Peter, Joe. You started with a kit plus 2, which is 102 points. Let them do the same. We will teach them, they do the same. That gives you 510 points. You are not paid from 102 points. Oh my. You are paid from the whole 510 points. I hope our guests, you've gotten the secret. Now, anytime you have 500 points in a month, you are called a manager, earning in excess of 5,000 Kenya shillings, $50. But step 2 is where you duplicate that, so that now Mary Jane, Peter, Joe are the ones who are managers, the way you are a manager in step 1. And that gives you 2,500. But we are saying here, with only 1,000 points, you are called a senior manager, taking home in excess of 10,000 Kenya shillings. We are still growing. And when it's 2,000 plus, you're called an executive manager, taking home in excess of 25,000 Kenya shillings. Some take in excess of 65,000 Kenya shillings. So we're just putting conservative figures here. Okay. Step 3, we duplicate step 2. so that Mary Jane, Peter, Joe are now executive managers, senior managers, and so on and so forth. And you have 4,000 points. Of course, that structure gives you 12,500. But we are saying with only 4,000 points, you are a director. A director, the least you can earn is 80,000 Kenya shillings or 800 US dollars. And the ranks are like that. We've gone up to director. Now, how do you grow past director? When you have one director in your team, those people who are in your team, we meant I want to become a director, you're called a Sapphire director, earning in excess of 100,000 Kenya shillings per month. These are the people we travel around the world with. Like on 22nd of May, we are flying to Cape Town with our Sapphire directors. Is that not interesting? For directors, by the way, we take them to 5-star hotels. Like on 26th after the convention, we'll take them to a 5-star hotel for dinner. When you have 3 directors, you are called a Ruby director, taking home in excess of 200,000 Kenya shillings. And this one's to take them to South Africa for Ruby orientation and Santon Sun Hotel, a gold-coated hotel in Johannesburg. Things get sweeter and sweeter. With 6 directors, you are called a president team member, earning in excess of 500,000 Kenya shillings every month. And this is possible for anyone who has the will and the desire, because no one can really force anyone to succeed. It has to be from within, where you desire that you want to change your life, okay? And PEAROSE and I were able to start from down here, and in a record 2 years, 11 months, we're already president team members, and our lives have never, ever been the same again. We've been able to achieve so much, but I want to leave this for PEAROSE to take us through and perhaps briefly share our success story. All right, so I take it to PEAROSE. Welcome.
Wow, good evening, everyone. I'm waving at each one of you this evening. Happy Saturday. I know we have our members from the US, so it's a good morning or a good afternoon for them. And so I believe you're doing very well, excited. And I want to say thank you so much, our guest, for listening to us. Thank you, Josphat, for that great session that you've done. Yeah, so it's exciting that it's now 15 years down the road since we listened to such an opportunity. And we said yes 15 years ago. Actually, we'll be exactly 15 years on the 17th of July, 2010. So by July this year, we will be exactly 15 years. So 2010 is when we joined. So my name is PEAROSE, as you heard from my husband. Yes, I was once a high school teacher. I'm a teacher of physics and mathematics, but they say once a teacher, always a teacher. So in this opportunity, I love training a lot, and that's my line so much. And I love empowering people. So it's really great to see all of you. Our guests tonight, you've joined us, and I'm sure you have a reason. And you've actually mapped out your why as the presentation was going on. So initially, when we heard about this opportunity, personally, I wanted good health. I was overweight. I was actually obese, not overweight, obese, more than overweight. Because of the stresses of life, hormonal imbalance, my weight went all the way to 124 kilos. And it was not exciting, very young, in my 20s, but having so much weight, I looked like a 50-year-old. And so my brother-in-law decided to bring the opportunity home. He went to a Neolife meeting, heard about the wonderful products of Neolife, and came and told me at home. And that is when I decided to sign up. For Josphat, he joined for money. So it's very interesting because once you pay, it caters for the two of you, if you are a husband and a wife. So we decided to sign up for the different reasons, me health and him money. And I really thank God because today I've been able to achieve good health. You know, I was in a meeting today at KICC, and many people who have not seen me for a long time, they are like, wow, PEAROSE, you're looking different. And so, yes, our weight loss products work. And so if I lost weight, why am I here now? Because of my dreams. And so we had big dreams as we were growing up. And I know each one of us here also had big dreams. But now the job setup was not able to give us good income, was not able to give us the lifestyle that we wanted. So we looked at this opportunity and said it can help us to achieve our dreams, because whenever we went to a meeting, we would hear people talking about what they have achieved. And some of them were so challenging to me, you know, for those of us, we had a big function today at KICC. People were talking and they have achieved so many dreams. And some of them were just hawkers in the streets of Nairobi, hawking, you know, stuff, small things in the streets. And today they have done. So when I went to a Neo Live meeting and heard about people who are army men, you know, they were just, you know, some people didn't even have a job prior to joining the business. And now they were really making money and making their dreams come true. So we told ourselves with my husband, we are going to be part of this. We don't know anything, but we are going to be taught. So I thank God, because this is how the Superstars team, the International Superstars team, was born, through the two of us. And I am so confident with this wonderful team. So if you are a guest and you have been invited by one of us, just know that you are joining the best team in the whole world. So initially we knew nothing. We were so naive. We didn't know how to talk to people. We were told, now you have used the products, they are working on you. Now share your testimony. For me, it was very easy, because as I was losing weight, people were seeing it and they were asking questions. And I would refer them to come and check out our products. So many were joining because of the products, but later I discovered, wow, so you can make it a career. You can do it as a business that is going to, you know, give you everything. So we worked the business, and within 7 months, we had gone all the way to Sapphire directors. We were already directors and had produced a director under us. And one thing we understood, and which every guest here must understand, is that this is a business of people. So what we did is that we went out, the people we had, we decided to start growing them. So empowering other people is the main agenda here. So we started empowering people, and in 7 months, we had gotten a director in our team. That is when we were called World Team Members or Sapphire Directors. And as Josephat said, that is the level. When you reach Sapphire Director, now you start traveling the world, because your team is big and the company is going to give you incentives. And one of the incentives is the travel incentives, which we have really enjoyed. So within the 7 months, and when we became directors, we were invited to Cape Town in South Africa. Yes, imagine inviting a physics teacher or a maths teacher to go to Cape Town, not to go and teach, not an exchange program, but to go and have lifestyle. And guess what? Everything was paid for us by the company. So it really motivated me. Of course, even before we went, we were given the local lifestyle, which really motivated me to, you know, work the business more. And I remember after I went to Cape Town, I had stories. Now, when you go for these global events, because you've been told that Neo Life is in over 57 countries around the world. So when you go out there, you're going to meet people who've been in the business. Actually, I met one who was already in the business for over 40 years. And they were talking about going to school up to standard 7. I'm a graduate. I asked myself, what is this now? And they were talking big. They have big things. I had nothing to show, or we had nothing to show. So when I came back, I made a resolve. I went to the TSC. I wrote a resignation letter. And actually, to date, I'm so proud of myself for doing that, because I got the time freedom, which many other even businesses cannot afford you the time freedom. Because if you have your own business somewhere, you're selling a shop or something like that, it ties you all the time and you need to do a lot of supervision. But this one is about just sowing seeds in the people. And for the guests, we are going to teach you, because our team, we focus on training people. Even if you are not within the vicinity where maybe you are invited today or wherever. What we do is that we also have these Zoom meetings, and they really help us. That time for us, it was very physical. I had to borrow permission from school or exchange a lesson so that I can attend a training. But we are so lucky. Today, we are here and we are from all parts of the world. So what am I saying? That it has now become very easy. Now, so after I quit my job, and Josephat continued working his job because it wasn't his, was a bit flexible. So I got time for my family, which is so important. I believe every mother on this call tonight know that if you are able to raise your children by yourself, you cannot compare it to anything else. So I got time for my family, and then I got time now even to go out and share more of the opportunity to people, even outside where I live. We live in Nairobi City. So I went to all over the country. I've been going to most parts of this country, Kenya. And with the website now, we have been able to get our business even out of Kenya. So it's been such an exciting journey, because after quitting my job in the 7th month, after only 5 months, that is when we were 1 year in the business, we stepped up to 1 Ruby director. Hello, 1 Ruby director. And guess what? Our bonus went, every month we were earning over 100,000. Yes, 100,000. And you know what? I had worked with the TSC for 7 years. I was not earning anything close to that, even my gross, leave alone my net. So I felt so empowered. There were profits that I was making by sharing the products with people, because people were seeing, PEAROSE, you lost weight. What did you use? They want. I buy for them and I sell to them. So I was getting profits, something that I never knew before. And I thank God. Today, we have been able to grow a huge business, because 2 years and 11 months, we stepped up to the president team level. And you know, that is the, you know, the cream of it all. It is so exciting, because once you become a president, the company treats you in a very, you know, a very nice way, you know, with a lot of elegance. And I thank God, because when we became president team members about now 12 years ago, our lives have never been the same again, because we started earning over $5,000 every given month. Yes, our guest, $5,000 in 3 years only, every given month, over. And you know what? We now knew the formula. Help more people. Go out, engage more people. There are so many people who are looking for a solution, whether it is health, it could also be money, and especially money. People are complaining about the economy so much, but today we have a great opportunity. Now, coming to our guest, January 2025. And I know that all of us, we prayed to God at the beginning of the year, and we told God, bless me. Now you're here. Start thanking God, because he has blessed you already with such an opportunity. And you know, with our team, we are doing a lot. We are helping you. We are guiding you. We are mentoring you. And our guests, remember, the mentorship is free. Nobody charges you for the mentorship. Can you imagine which other opportunity is that? So I tell people, when you come to our business, you will be training as you earn. You will be training as you earn. No other thing happens like that. I became a teacher because I went to college for 4 years to train to be a teacher. And I was not being paid. In turn, I was actually paying my lecturers or paying the university for my tuition fee to be taught. It's only until I finished and I graduated that I was able to start getting paid and got a job. Of course, hustled together to get a job. But now here we are telling you, you come as we continue to teach you about the business you're going to be earning. So I want to welcome our guest. This is the best opportunity that you can ever have, that you can really ever give yourself as an incentive or as a present. You know, there's so much. It's not only about the money. By the way, the money is there. And today, I was telling people actually at our meeting at KICC today that today I've done a lot of, we are doing investments, big ones in fact, and it is giving us passive income. So it's not, now it's not even, it's the main source of income, but now we start putting money elsewhere. And that is what all that we want. We want to create a legacy for our children. We want to help other people. We want to give to causes in the society, because that is it. I believe God will bless us when we are able to give even to other people. We've achieved our dreams. We've been able to, drive ourselves, that which we had not done. With a university lecturer salary and a TSC or a teacher salary myself, it was not possible. Yeah. So what you need to do is that you need to sign up today and look at what you want. That's why, the reason why you are joining the business. When you become a member, now take up your team, grow yourself, you're able, you come into business and you're in business for yourself and not by yourself. So we teach you how you can be independently doing the business and growing the business. So far it's been so exciting. Now the last 14 and a half years, our business has been able to grow all the way to about 30 countries around the world. So every month, we are getting money from different currencies. Guess what, our guests? We have a website. Immediately you join, you are signed up for our website. And this is your own website that you're going to use to build your business. Can you imagine? So if you have a friend in Italy, you have a friend in Sweden, you have a friend in Finland, wherever, and these people, we are meeting them on social media, either Facebook, Instagram, wherever. Guess what? You can be able to share with them this business. And at the end of the day, when they sign up, they also do the business in their country. And in your own country, you will be paid. Because, the company sees you as such a very important person. The business has been able to go elsewhere because of you. So we are ready to support all our upcoming superstars on this call. Welcome on board. You are in the right place with the right team. In our team, we do a lot. We have a lot of fun activities, like I just loved the way we looked today at KICC. We were looking great. And our team was recognized as the top. For those who are there, you saw it with your own eyes, that most of the recognition went to our team members. I remember people like Susan Murengi, they were recognized being the top in doing so many of the things. Most of our leaders, actually, I don't want to mention names, but today was really great. And we had people all the way from even West Pokot coming and looking for this opportunity. So we have so many people who are ready to pick up our opportunity. Let's go out there and talk to them, and you're going to achieve all your dreams. Today, we take our children to great schools in this country, something we would not have afforded with our small salary. Can you imagine? We pay school fees in the tune of millions every given term for our 4 kids, courtesy of this wonderful opportunity. So I really thank God. It would not have been possible were it not for that. Today, we have our own home in Nairobi. In fact, we are building our 3rd home in the city. And we have our home up country. That is a palatial home. What a business, guys. So welcome on board our guests. Can you imagine you could be having a small need there? You're still having issues to do with food, rent, and all these things. Guess what? This business will give you these big things we are talking about. You'll also be able to own a home in Nairobi. And if you are owning a home already, you can be able to help others to get their own home, and they will bless you. It will be such a big blessing. So I'm really excited. We've gotten so much, but to crown it all, we have created a big team. We have, our international superstars team. Go to any country and you hear about our team. And I'm so glad, because on this call, we have our Sapphire director in the US, Josephine Marang. Imagine, we've never met, but imagine we have a great working relationship. We are supporting one another. And of course, everyone in the team. Last month, we had a director from Malawi. And I'm sure she's also on this call, Mercy Komba. We've never met her, but through social media, we are meeting these people. We got a Sapphire director again last month, all the way from Zambia. We've never been to Zambia. So what a business, guys. So today, I'm so grateful because of the financial freedom that this business has given us as a family, because Josephat also retired his job after only 5 years, yeah? So it's a great opportunity. We will teach you, we will train you, we will make sure that you grow and you will be a better person. So now, to just finish, I want to share the slides with us and show us where we have gone, just a few places. Otherwise, this opportunity has also offered us a chance to be able to travel around the world. And I ask myself, in this country or wherever country, how many teachers are taken out of their country to go and, you've done a good job and you go out and enjoy yourself. It is only in this wonderful opportunity. So just here you can see we were living in a rented house here, but today we have our own home and those are our kids. What an opportunity. Here, that is where I was brought up in my home, where I was born, a very humble background. But after doing this business for a short time, I was able to give to my parents. Oh my God, how many of us have that heart of saying, one day I want to do something for my parents. I want to do something for my grandparents. I want to do something for my children. I want to do something for my uncle. It is such a blessing. So I believe my parents have already blessed me for what I have done for them, because I've moved my home from grass to grace, you can imagine. So it's such a wonderful opportunity that can help you even go out and also help other people. And guess what, our guests, you are joining the team number 1. Since 2013, this is a recognition that was done in 2018 in Mauritius, not even in Kenya. And guess who is here? This is the owner of the company. That is Jerry Brasfield himself. Can you imagine? Jerry Brasfield. So he gave us an award. We were the number 1 president team members in the globe. So you are joining the team number 1. And even our team members, look at our team members. We go for lifestyle. We are setting another one for the 8th of February. We are going to have a dinner in a 5-star hotel in Nairobi. Oh my God, join us. Work the business. By the end of this month, you will be part of this team, doing business and also having a lot of fun. Look at us at Ole Sereni and Mara in Nairobi. We are looking great, Look at us at the Sarova Stanley. All these 5-star hotels. We hosted our directors right here after our convention last year. That is Windsor Golf and Country Club. This is where you go for leadership school. Today, they take people to Mombasa, White Sands Hotel. Can you imagine? You become a Ruby director. The orientation will be done in South Africa, Santon Sun Hotel. Hey, a gold-coated hotel. Great people. This is a wonderful opportunity. 2012, we were in Zambia, Victoria Falls. This is one of the wonders of the world. You cannot afford to miss such things. And here you go with a helicopter. You can imagine once you are in Zambia. 2013, we were in Grand Hyatt, Dubai. 2014, when we became president team members, we were hosted in a 7-star hotel, Atlantis, the Palm, Dubai. Yeah, Obai George, 2016, 2017, we were in Cape Town those are our team members. Cape Town, we went to the Cape of Good Hope. We went to the Cape Point. Yeah, the end of Africa. It is so exciting. And all these people, imagine we even had a chief on board. We had a housewife on board. We had other teachers, HR, magistrates on board, teachers, Abu Dhabi 2018, it was so exciting. Mauritius 2018. And again, 2018, remember 2018, the company was celebrating 60 years. So we went to 3 destinations. We went to Mexico. This was actually the climax of it all. This is Mexico, and behind us, you can see the 60 as our logo. And sitting here with Jerry Brasfield, brush shoulders with billionaires and you will be next. 2019, we were in Abu Dhabi with our team members also over there. A nurse from Nakuru, a retired teacher from Nairobi, Lydia Mwesa, and the nurse is Okate Florence from Nakuru. Even my own father-in-law, who is a Sapphire director, was also treated for the same. And we were given an incentive of 615,000 Kenya shillings. Can you imagine? So this year, that is last year, 2024, we were in Mauritius in the month of May. And you know what? It is so exciting. Like this one for Mauritius, it was our 3rd time going to Mauritius. It has become home. So lifestyle will be in plenty, and the beauty is that you don't touch your money. The company will pay for you. So this year, we are set to travel to Cape Town in South Africa in the month of May. I welcome all our guests and to be in this flight with us. And if you believe, because if you don't have the faith, you will not go. But if you have the faith, join us and you will be with us and we will show you how you can do that. So I have also projected over there. I've zoomed our pay bill number because If you don't start, you are not going anywhere. You cannot even enjoy any of the benefits. So pay on that pay bill number. If you are out of Kenya or out of the country, please, the person who invited you will give you a way of payment, because every country is different. So this is for Kenya. The pay bill number, you put your national ID as the account number. And if I were you, I wouldn't sleep without paying if you are a guest, because it's so important starting the journey. So start now, stop procrastinating. And guess what, guys? We will meet you in the beaches of the world. Please join us. Make sure that you are part of us. And this team, we are going places. So I'm really excited. We'll have another opportunity to meet on Monday, on Wednesday, on Tuesday for our team meeting. On Thursday, we have a product session, and even on Saturday next week. So guys, God bless you so much, and welcome our guests as you join us. We really appreciate that you are going to be part of the winning team. God bless you and have a good night.
Wow, good night all. Now turn to the person who invited you and you ask them that one question. How do I get started now?
Yes.
Of course, you've heard the story from PEAROSE, but guess what? Good news. Yours will even be better than what she has shared tonight.
Yes.
It's a question of time, but only if you start.
Yes.
See you in the beaches of the world. If you'll be there to be met, turn to the person who invited you and ask them, how do I get started now? Thank you and God bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Rose.